Good chilly morning. It is Wednesday, our third day of Spirit Week, and it has been such a mildly upsetting week that I have just not managed to record anything. Monday was pajama day or get up and go day. There are lots of sweats, lots of PJs. I myself wore my onesie. Tuesday was color by grade. Staff wore purple, so I wore purple. Today is Hawaiian day, but I don't have anything Hawaiian except for a dress that my aunt got me when she went to Hawaii, but it's sleeveless and only comes down like mid-calf. So even with extra layers of stuff underneath, I just don't feel like wearing it. My mom offered to let me wear her lei, but I didn't get it from her last night. Okay, let's take care cards. Not like all of them, but take care of them enough so that people can walk on the path, you know? Hold on a sec. Alright, well, that's better, but not perfect. We are, I know in my, well, probably a couple videos ago, I said that we were officially in fall. How can you tell? I don't know if you can see it, but I can see my breath. And it is rather cold. And I should have waited for the bus. My trench coat, despite not putting the liner in it yet, is sufficiently warm. And if I would put my hands in my pockets instead of holding a camera to talk to people from the internet, I would probably be very comfortable. I feel like my lips are getting chapped. Later today, I have an interview, a volunteer interview. Not to be confused with I'm getting a new job, but a volunteer interview with our local hospital. So, inshallah, that goes well. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, crap. I forgot to print out my immunization records, but that's okay. I can literally call up my pediatrician and ask them to email them to me, or to scan them and email them, which should not be bad. Oh, here's more carts. See? Oh, and a whole bunch of trash. Well, that's sad. But people are not always wonderful. Stop sign. Walking expeditiously. I can't tell if it rained last night or if it's just condensation. There wasn't any frost when I left the house this morning. It's not to mean there wasn't frost overnight, but on Tuesday night we had frost. Like, it went down to 34 degrees overnight. Woo! Winter is coming. And no, I don't watch Game of Thrones. Actually, here, look at how beautiful this sunrise is. SubhanAllah. So beautiful. Lighting the trees. This walk, oh, so you can kind of see those trees over there turning red. This walk will be so much prettier in like a week and a half. Or maybe just a week given the temperatures. When all of this stuff turns colors and the rising sun makes it look like the forest is on fire. which may not be an appreciated analogy for those in California, but it's true. There's the sun. Oh, forgot my glasses. Excuse me, I was rushing. I forgot my glasses. That's why I'm not holding it right here, because I feel like if I'm not wearing my glasses, it looks like my eyes are 8.5 feet apart, and it weirds me out. Oh, I think I may spend $1 and get some hot chocolate at the Coffee Cave. Oh, I'm reading a new book. It's called The Boy Who Was Raised as a Dog. Subtitle, and other stories from a child psychiatrist's notebook. What traumatized children can teach us about loss, love, and healing. And I really like it. I feel like I say that about a lot of books I pick, but that's because I'm very intentional about how I pick them. Yeah, so this is good. And also it's kind of cool because I was reading about, in an email from my school, that, about, what is it called? I can't remember. It was something with being trauma aware or something like that. And this is just kind of shedding a different light on some of the behaviors that I'm seeing. Because when you're in a school and you see a child doing what we would see as misbehaving, your first thought almost always is either this kid is just doing it for attention, or they have no home training. And so because you don't feel like that kid belongs to you, you're very impatient with them. And so I've tried in this past year and some months to really think of every student that comes into the room as my child. It means that I love them. It means that I will try and take the time to teach them. I have one student who was telling me, I give up. I didn't learn how to do this on this math test, so I'm not going to do it. And I was like, did your teacher teach you how to do it? She's like, no, I missed that day. I'm not taking the test. I'm leaving Miss N. I was like, okay, can we make a deal? She said, what's your deal? I said, I will teach you how to do 2 practice problems. Then you'll do 1 problem on your test, and I will let you go. She's like, oh, okay. So I taught her how to do a practice problem. We worked through the second practice problem together, and then she did 1 on her test. And she's like, oh, okay. Well, I'll finish this with this other teacher later. Fantastic. Question. Where you live, do you say good morning or hi or give the nod to people as you go past them? Do you live in a place where that's like the custom, that's what you do? In Minnesota, especially on the state trail, if you, oh, sunshine, still not warm though. If you're on the state trail and you see, you know, anybody going past you, you always say hi, hey, smile, or nod. I think that's really cool. I don't know if that's unique to Minnesota. I know black people do it. That's just true. Like, even when I lived in Chicago, if you go past old black people, They always say, hey, how you doing, sister? Hello. You know. When they say how you doing, nobody cares what your response is. Your response is supposed to be good, how you? And that's it. Alright, I'm getting close. So I'm gonna starting out to be able to feel my fingertips. So I'm gonna stop recording, put my camera in my bag, put my hands in my pocket, and keep motoring. I'm coming to Target after school today. Cause you ever just feel like wandering around Target? I do. I enjoy it. Okay. So I'll see you either later today or later in the week. Real talk. As I came into the building this morning, I feel kind of weird about Hawaiian Day now. Like, I'm just thinking this is... Just because they may not be represented here doesn't mean that they're not a culture. It's a whole culture. If we had Mexican Day, what would people wear? Sombreros and ponchos. There was like this whole thing, like 2 years ago, that said, hey, my culture is not a costume. We would be highly offended if they had African American Day, wouldn't we? Well, I would be. Highly offended. I don't know. Something to think about. Salaam, and greetings, humans. You get to watch me put away dishes that were cleaned last night. And maybe I'll talk to you about stuff while I do it. So usually, what time is it? Oh gracious. At 4:30, I'm already cooking. Usually. I like to start at 4:30 because dinner is almost always done at 6 if I start at 4:30. But because I have to put all of the bloody dishes away and then reload the dishwasher, sorry, ran out of battery. I don't know where I finished talking. But quick recap. Was gonna do a lunch exchange with a friend on Friday. Yes, today. Was going to bring them jambalaya because I cooked that and it was really darn good. We had like a beef kielbasa, chicken, and shrimp. Yesterday, I go into the kitchen before I head to bed and the container is gone. I don't know what happened to it. I'm thinking maybe it got pushed behind something else. So I move all the stuff. The big box of yogurts behind the chili that I made. Nope. Nowhere. So I call around the house. I said, did somebody eat my jambalaya? My mom says, no. My dad says, not me. My older brother says, I'll take the heat on that one. What? So I go down there and I tell him, you know, that was for a lunch exchange tomorrow with my friend. And now I have nothing to bring. And he was like, oh, my bad. And I was like, yeah, I put stuff in the back of the fridge because nobody ever touches stuff back there. He's like, oh, sorry. I'll keep that in mind. I'm like, if you didn't put it away in a small container, you know, maybe ask before you eat somebody's stuff. I swear, people always say that you have to worry, or people think that you have to worry about people at work eating your foods. That's Not true. It's your own family. Okay. I'm still a little peeved about it today because I don't know. I texted my friend, I was like, you know what, I'm sorry. Somebody ate my exchange materials, so I can't. Look at all these leaves. I just wish they were crispier. Somebody ate my exchange material. They were super understanding, you know, but it still sucks. Still sucks. Sorry, I had to check, make sure I was still recording. I ran out of memory a couple minutes ago, so I deleted some stuff. So I'm going to keep walking into the beautiful sunrise and, you know, making my way to work. Let's go. Can you see how beautiful? How orange? Maybe not. Well, I mean, you can kind of see it. It's kind of lovely. But thanks for watching. Maybe I'll get some of the Pep Fest later.